edition. We're in 2024, guys. Happy New Year. How are you guys doing? I want to start by apologizing for the fan, for long time listeners. You probably know that I've been suffering from fever uh, and a lot of cold sweats. So I'm heavily medicated right now, and I'm feeling very hot, very sweaty. So the fan, I placed it as far as I can. But if the sound is disturbing, let me know. I'll place it even further. Thank you for joining. I want to say hello to Enoch Mokua Nzige 001. Nice to see you, man. Hey, if there was an award for being the first person on the stream, it would be you. Enoch, how are you? Imran, these thumbnails are art. Thank you so much, Imran, for that compliment. I appreciate it. Salman, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you. I hope you're not. I hope you're Salman in many ways, but I hope you're not Salman in driving, like Salman Khan, especially around deer or antelopes or something. You know what I mean? Haha. Inside joke. There's an Indian Bollywood celebrity who apparently knocked endangered deer, and when police came and asked, yo, who hit the deer, they're like, yo, my driver. Yeah, but you're still in the driving seat, bro. You're gonna question Salman Bhai. Police like, okay, you're right. Anyway, that's as the story goes. Muindi secrets, Amiran, those ones will come soon, and I believe starting Jan 3rd, I think it would be a good idea if I get audience polls. Let's do some democracy. We decide what the next thumbnail is going to be. Because I'm just doing face swap on internet, so I'm not really creative, but I'm just stealing other people's hard work and making it funny. But which I guess is okay, because I'm not gonna lie, I really liked this Goku one. This Goku, it makes me feel really gangster. When he's Super Saiyan. I haven't watched the series, but I can tell you that being Super Saiyan is a good thing. When he asks for powers, lend me your powers. I've seen the memes, so I understand. But anyway, I think we should just begin with journaling. Today, as you can see, I am still under the influence of influenza virus. I really hope it's not corona, because I did get the vaccine. I have done the devil's deed. But I just hope it's influenza, because man, I've been struggling, cold sweat in the morning, the whole day, and I'm trying to be like a alpha male. My sister's like, have some medicine. Since yesterday, I'm like, nah, man, I gotta take this like a man. I don't want to get used to antibiotics. Let my white blood cells fight this thing on their own. And then the whole day I've been weak. My I wasn't as strong as I thought I was. I'm like, yo, why? Then I start convincing myself. I'm like, yo, why can't I take advantage of human innovation? Do you know how many dogs died so paracetamol can be made? Aman, you have to take paracetamol for the death of those dogs. So that's what I've done. I have taken paracetamol and antibiotics. They have improved my situation. I'm not gonna lie. If I was 60% yesterday, I am 35% today. So, and I'm gonna start working in how many 2 days. I'm gonna go to work on Wednesday. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't call me tomorrow. But they said come on 3rd Jan, so that's what we're gonna do. So until 3rd Jan, this is gonna be daily, and I had to come no matter how bad I feel. I'm one of those motherfuckers, man. I'm one of those guys. Once I commit to something that I can pull off easily, and it's also fun to do, man, I'm there. I don't know if you're watching from India. My way of speaking must be weird to you. Me I. That's a very Kenyan thing to say. Just FYI. So don't hate. I'm not uneducated. I am just a product of my nature. So because of my sickness, I did not go to the gym, and I feel horrible, man, because I am gym is slowly starting to get fun. You know, the I can, like my body is uh, is good only in one dimension. If you go 2D, if you show my body from a different angle, I look horrible. Like if I stand up, I don't want to stand up right now because I'm too sweaty. My titties, they have sweat patches. I don't want to embarrass myself. But right as I'm talking about how good my body looks, but what I'm trying to say is like an optical illusion. Like if I'm seeing myself straight like this in the mirror, man, me I look sexy, man. Even I'm like, yo, Aman, why do you have low self confidence if that's how you look? But then if I turn like this, whoa, my titty flap can be seen, my belly, my belly is the worst. Like when I wear certain clothes, after a certain point, my belly is so protrude that the cloth just hangs like a curtain. Like there's so much air literally goes under my shirt, clean, freezes my titties. That's why my titties are always hard. If you ever see me with loose shirts, they just go inward and they make and it's drapey. So I don't like seeing that, but at least from the front, it's very encouraging, seeing a little bit of not muscle growth, but just in my head I see things that I don't think they're real. Maybe it's a mental illness, but it's a way of motivating myself. But today I couldn't go to the gym because I am under the influence of influenza, and I also did not want to give people who use the gym whatever I'm carrying. Even if I wore the mask, I'm still sweating, I'm still on the bench, I'm still on the cycle, whatever it is. I didn't want to corrupt that gym, and I was also feeling very fatigued. So I put all my symptoms in WebMD because going to actual doctor is kind of expensive. Can you imagine consultation fees freaking 2,000 shillings just to tell you, hey man, I think you're sick. Here, 2,000 shillings, give me. Can you imagine? That's crazy. Uh, 2,000 shillings is around. Eh, how do I say this? Maybe 1,200 rupees or whatever, or like $10. I don't know. It's actually $15, maybe 13 to $15, which is quite expensive if you live in a third world country, like I do. So I just googled MD, and the first one was influenza, and then C9 virus, and then it's of course cancer somewhere was there also. But I'm like, it's influenza, so let me just take medication. So yeah, I didn't go to the gym, feel horrible. I feel like I didn't do shit. I didn't even write jokes, many. I didn't write any joke today because usually every day I have to write 11 jokes. The reason let me even tell you why I do this, and maybe it might give you some motivation in life. When I realized that one of my jobs is to be a joke writer, I realized I'm not writing jokes before. I only write jokes when I'm about to perform. I very lazy way of working. So during my radio time, I had this show called A Man's Thoughts. It was just a small segment, maybe 15 seconds. I come on air, I do a one liner. Let me do the recent. For example, it come A Man's Thoughts with Amandeep. Budumps, ha 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 ha. And then I come in. So, Gashagwa has called for an end to illegal gangs. Now, if you're wondering what a legal gang is, that's the police. Budump. That's my segment. So my job was to come up with one liner or one small joke, one short joke, let me say, every day, and I found it so difficult. And something happened the other day. My co-presenter was not there, and I had to do the whole 3 hours myself, which, amen, very fun, not complaining. But then I realized, hey, I need to have more jokes. And that day, writing one joke wasn't as difficult. Writing one joke was the easiest part. Writing the ninth, 10th, 11th were the hard ones. And then I realized, I think the reason I find it so hard to get one joke is because I'm only looking for one. If I aim higher, I'll write, at least one, more than one, definitely. So then I just changed my strategy and I just started writing 10 jokes every day. And then as an year passed, I said, okay, we're writing 11 jokes every day. And this year in April, we're going to turn it up. We're going to write 12 jokes every day. So today I didn't write any shit, but I'm not worried because I know, I'll write 22 tomorrow. I'm not really worried. I've done this before. I've been sick before, health wise, religious wise also. So yeah, I feel horrible. Didn't go to the gym, but hey, at least I didn't spread it to anybody. What else? So I did nothing the whole day. I've just been tossing and turning, trying to get head massages from my parents, from my sister. Somebody help me. And it's one of those things that gets worse as night falls, and it starts. The best time for me is maybe around lunchtime. That's when I'm, I guess, okay. After that, we go back into this fever. But hopefully by Wednesday we are sorted. Let me just read some comments. Uh, Prayag Patel, yo, the new variant is mild. I do hope it's not come to Kenya, because man, that's gonna. You know what? Yeah, we get it. We get it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You go to where you came from. You know, I don't mean it in a racist way. I mean, uninstalling yourself. Or that's nothing bad. Well, life moves on. Uh, Prayag, go Amandeep. Thank you, Prayag Patel. By the way, thank you for joining the stream. I don't believe I've seen you here before. Jim Nerico, what's up, Jim? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. I think it's 2024, but 2023 is the new 2024. Whatever the fuck I just said. Oops. Happy New Year to you too. Jim who? Maybe GYM. I think that's what I mean. Mia, yeah, that's a very Kenyan education thing. I think it's because it has, in my belief, in my little understanding, I think it has to do something with the way we speak Swahili. Najua, when we speak mimi napenda kuenda, how would you directly translate that to English? Me like to go, whatever, to eat. Me like eat doesn't make sense. Me I like to eat. You see what I'm trying to say? I think that's the reason us East African Indians, we say me I. Imran, I'm learning that Kenyans also say you guy. Wait. Okay, it's a very specific group of Kenyans that say you guy, my guy, and I am among those Kenyans. These are usually, how do I say this? Boys who went to certain universities, a certain level of maybe middle class. People say Kenya doesn't have a middle class. You're one health hospital bill away from joining the poverty line and below, which there's a lot of truth into that. But this year our president said you go to hospitals and you don't have to pay anything, so free medical for everybody. But it was said by a politician, so you're as good as a judge as I am. uh, so you guy, my guy is a very middle classy boy language. These are boys who drive Subarus. That's the stereotype. Funny thing is Subarus or Subarus, but if you see the spelling, I hate people who call it a Subaru. Bro, it's spelled Subaru. That A, it's not the English language. It's not a Western car. It's made by Japanese motherfuckers, okay? And those guys don't have silent letters, at least when they write in English. So I think it's more correct to say Subaru than a Subaru. That's kind of gay, if you ask me. So these boys are known to drive Subarus or Golf GTIs, the Volkswagens, the VWs. Funny thing is, undercover cops in Kenya are also known to drive Subarus. So cops and middle class boys who went to expensive universities say you guy, my guy. A man deep in Dragon Ball. Come on, J-Mo. That's funny. But come on, man. Dragon Balls, they're fiery. Hack jokes. Jimmy, what's up, Jimmy? How are you? Poru, good evening, signing in. What's up, Poru? Nice to see you again on the stream. Imran, I tried listening to that local podcast you mentioned. If I had to take a shot every time Emmanuel said you guy, I would be an. Yo, man. So, as you said, Emmanuel and I are. Let me even just tell you the genesis of our friendship. We have a very similar way of, I guess, understanding a lot of things. Even though this is going to blow your mind, but Emmanuel is actually 52 years old. You know, when they say black don't crack, that day I agreed. I'm like, yes, this black is never cracking. This is original black. This one, if you even scrub it, it's not gonna crack. You can throw it, put it in the sun 12 hours, it doesn't crack. No need for sunscreen. Pure black. So he's original. So and when I I just connected with him on a comedian level, and it always, I'm like, yo man, this me and him are probably the same age. And then one day I checked his ID, like he mentioned his age. I'm like, you're joking with me, right? Like, no, I showed me his ID, and he is 52. So 52, when I checked it, is probably 69 now. Hey, nice. Random number, but he's obviously, I'm not lying, he's 50 plus, but he's young at heart. So we met at Churchill show, biggest stand-up, let me not say stand-up, let me say biggest comedy show in East Africa. I'll say East Africa because anything that's big in Kenya, in my head, is big in the whole of East Africa. So when we met, he's the only he's not the only person, but he's one of the first people to actually, make me feel welcome among the group of, the circle of comedians around there. Mamit was also one of them, those people. And I was shy. It was hard for a brown boy to, find his place among those people, I mean, then even then I kind of knew it's going to be difficult, but it's part of the process, because I knew what it's like to be in a group, and a new person joins in, and the hurdles you have to, like, prove yourself, blah blah blah. I was not worried about that, but Emmanuel and I became friends starting then. So yeah, that's why I think we picked each other's habits of you guy, my guy. There's another word that I'm sure, Imran, you would have noticed, is cheki. Now, cheki is, if you don't know what cheki just means look. That's basically what it means. But Emmanuel will cheki anything. Cheki is his into an impression. If you see his stand-up comedy, if you see his podcast, Cheki meows eating the lady, like, it's stuff like that. But I love him, funny guy. He's actually one of the reasons I started this stream. The many reasons, but he's one of them. I was on his streams once, and we did a live stream, and I realized, hey, this is kind of fun. I learned, and I figured that, hey, I just realized I worked out like 6 jokes, 6 premises, and I got some feedback on the chat as we're doing right now, and I'm like, fuck, maybe that's a good idea. I should try one day, because it's fun, and makes you forget about the heartbreak. But yeah, I hope you don't take a shot every time he says checky, because if you see me on his podcast, you'll know. There's one time I even did a counter of how many times he's gonna say checky, and it went so high I even forgot the number. But anyway, Imran, let's move on. Job, what's up? Davy Jones, evening guys. Jim, you didn't get my new 2023 joke. I'm sorry, man. The influenza flu has freaking you see, I don't even know the next word. Made me forget words. Is the joke that if the live stream says 2024 is the new 2023, did you say happy 2023, implying that it's the new 2024? Is that it? I'm sorry, man, if I didn't get it. I apologize. Coach don't play, as they say. They're good at doing comedy, but they're sometimes very stupid at understanding. My bad, Jimmy. Poru, damn 50. Yeah, man. Job local, yeah, man. It is a local podcast for us, Imran, we say me, I, and Chodu in Dar. Oh, but I've never heard such a pronunciation of Chodu. Okay, the reason I say it like that, or the way I just say it, is especially as a Kala singer, that's not a very Kala singer insult. Kala singers are more into teri pen, teri maada lang pancho. That's more Kala singer vibe. Teri maad, Chodu is very Gujarati. I went to high school with a lot of Gujaratis. I didn't have many, zero. Maybe let me just say maybe one. But then he went to Canada. Then I had zero, which is true. I'm not even joking. I can't believe my only Kala Singha friend went to Canada. Now he's better than me, obviously. But anyway, I apologize. Still under the influence. So I went to high school with a lot of Kachis, type of Gujaratis, and I was raised among Gujaratis also. Uh, my best friend is Gujarati, uh, and his parents don't like me. Different story. So that's where I picked up the Chodu, the Chutia. मैं बहन के लौड़े. But now these new ones are influence of the memes I watch on Instagram. So you know, I don't know what else to say. That's how I talk. If I did touch on it, I was writing a joke about long ago on why my best friend's parents hate me. I think they're racist. Yeah. Uh, Gujaratis don't like other. Indians are divided. There's Gujaratis, there's Punjabi, there's Marathi, there's Bihar. There's so many, and that's why I find it interesting that in Kenya we are more united in Kenya because we are one tribe in Kenya. All of India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal. You put it all together, Kenyan Asians. Here we are one. Back home we are divided. So I think they're racist, and that's why they didn't like me. And also because the father saw my penis once, and I think he got jealous. Okay, journaling. What else did I do today? Nothing, as I've said this before. The funny thing is, the solution to my health problems, I've realized homemade solution to my health problems in an Indian household will always include hot water. It doesn't have to be cold. You can't be cured by cold water. It has to be hot water. There needs to be lemon, needs to be honey, and this is the one that differentiates Indians. It has to be turmeric. Now these four things in our culture apparently can cure any disease. Any problem you have a glass of this, and you're sorted. Everything is okay. What do you think I'm drinking in this? Vodka. But like anything, oh, you have cancer, take it, bro. Take haldi, take hot water, take lemon, take honey. But if you go to other cultures, they start adding other shit like, hey, then don't forget Frankenstein sticks, whatever the fuck, I don't know. And every solution, like not even health problems, like even if you even if you want to clean your burner, your cooking burner, this is what you do. You take the burner, you put it in hot water, you put some lemon in the hot water, you pour some honey, you scrub with the lemon, you scrub the burner, and then once the dirt is in the water, you start boiling that water, put some turmeric, and then drink it, because that's going to cure two things in one. Like even when I told my mom, I got my heart broken. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Cry. Okay, don't show me your face, it's embarrassing, but do this. Take hot water, take lemon, take honey, and then take what was it? Turmeric, and then drink it, because your breath is stinking. It's going to cure the stanky breath. Heartbreak, you're a chodu, bro. You're 29. No, you're crying right now. So yeah, that's the homemade remedy that's been working for me so far, especially the hot water part. It really soothes the throat. And personally, I always take throat injuries or throat problems very seriously because it's how I make a living. I mean, yes, I'm not joking. It's true. That's how I make a living. And like I could lose a foot and I think I'm okay. I could lose 2 feet. I think I'm okay. I could lose an ear. I think I'll be okay. But if I lose my throat, I'm done, man. So I take throat injuries very seriously. That's why I don't, give blowjobs to men. Because apparently, doctors can actually tell if you have given BJ's. Something that, I don't know. Doctors are weird. What's up, Easily Isli? How are you? Good to see you, Easily Isli. Happy New Year to you. JMO Giga, your throat things a lot for a living. Hey. JMO, relax, bro. Relax, my man. You can't be going for banger after banger, bro. But then it does quite a lot for a living. I mean, this Santa hat does not come for free. You gotta suck some elf dick for this Santa hat. Losing a foot would give you access to all disabled jokes, but it's worth it. Okay, I see your point. In comedy, I was having an argument with one of my friends. Not an argument, a discussion on, and I was of the opinion that being black is an advantage in comedy, because comedy or just stand-up comedy in general is an art you do with your words by speaking. And if you're non-black, you don't have access to one word, just one word, okay, or a certain variation of the word, at least in public, when you're young. And that it's a funny discussion. But I was saying that it's not that we want to say the word, right? But sometimes in comedy it's the right word to use because it has a hard consonant, g, and then it ends with ah. Well, it's I learned comedy, sometimes you have to focus on hard consonants for the things to sound funny. I think Patrice O'Neill said, like you be specific, you don't be general. And then if you're going to be specific, pick something with a hard consonant. Like you don't say I was driving my car and then I crashed. You say I was driving my Buick. You say Buick makes it a bit more in the context of the joke, not what I'm saying, but that makes it a bit funnier, makes it a bit punchy. So that's the discussion we were having, and I learned, you know what, man, it's all about the jokes, and say it. I mean, in context. That's the thing about comedy. If you have the skill, I think you can say anything. Unfortunately, comedians, I believe, who, especially the ones I've seen, but it's a double-edged sword, because on one side, you don't have the skills to use that word and still get the audience back. If you're a non black person and you say the word, sometimes you can lose the audience, and then you don't have the skill to bring them back. They just hate you. Never happened to me though, because I haven't found a way of using it and still being smart about it. But on the other side, the only way you're going to find out how to use it correctly is by using it. So the way I go about this is just saying it in private and among my Indian friends. So, no judgment over there. uh, and, speaking of disabled people, I mean, making fun of, and this is a weird opinion, but Muindi secret opinion, let me put that. I think people comedians who choose to not make fun of disabled people because they'll hurt their feelings, I think that's discrimination. Because in my head, specially abled people or disabled people, whatever you like to call them, are just as human as me and you. Now, if I'm allowed to make fun of JMO and his lesbian mother, that's fine. Okay, I'm allowed to make fun of me and my fat family, that's fine. But when I make fun of this guy, oh, it's wrong. No, 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 no. He is just like us. She, maybe you can leave her alone, but him, you can make fun of the guys. They're just like us, man. And I think by not making jokes about them, we kind of discriminate them, put them on the side, like, hey, you guys are, personally, I would love, like, the reason why Russell Peters is so popular globally, is because he makes fun of every culture, every race, every country, and people, like if Russell Peters goes to China, Chinese people want to see Russell Peters do Chinese people jokes. He goes to India, he's doing 3 hours of Indians and all that stuff. You know, same way I do feel if I was specially abled, or if I had a specific parking for me in malls that's closer to the entrance, you know what I mean? I would want to be part of a society where everybody's made fun of. It's part of the fun. It's not, we don't make fun to hurt people's feelings, or at least I don't. Most comedians, in my opinion, make jokes because they're trying to be funny, have a good, make a laugh, and there's nothing more noble. Checky me, look at me. There's nothing more noble than making something that makes you uncomfortable funny, because that makes you comfortable around it, and now you can learn more, be less weird about it. I mean, this is not funny, but I think it does help in some way. Like when you're a child, you see somebody with how do I somebody with a with a face you'd stare if you're like 1 month old. You know what I mean? Just and now that because you've not been talked about, that part of human existence is not talked about, so now you feel awkward, you don't know what to do. But if that's just part of normal human interaction and culture, no one would have problems. Like I know how to deal people with Down syndrome because my sister has an extra chromosome. That's what I'm trying to say. The more people we make fun of, the more we get together. uh Sorry. What word are you talking about? Please clarify for the audience. Okay, it rhymes with orange. Tukupatie pass. All you have to do is ask. No, man, I don't want to say it online. You guys are okay, or you 14 of you will be okay. But when I go outside this recording, somebody pancho takes it and then puts it out of context. I mean, even in context, I don't think you should say it. Plus, YouTube is going to demonetize, blah blah blah, all that bullshit. And they won't even do some research. They wouldn't even know that the first girl I banged was a black woman. Doesn't that give me the right to use the N-word? You know what I mean? Racism. But yeah. I think we can move to the next thing. I do want to apologize in advance. This is not going to be a long stream. I am under some health issues, but don't worry, I will make up for it. I'll do a 2-hour stream once I get okay. But so far, let me say, so good. And there's some things I do want to talk about. The older I get, the more I want to do an arranged marriage. Not because I cannot find women on my own. No. Which is true, I can't. But that's not the main reason. The main reason is, in an arranged traditional Indian type of marriage, dowry is given to the male. And, statistically speaking, even I was shocked. Back in them days, 2012, dowry was seen as a backward tradition, in India. Because, the mother-in-law would start, punishing the daughter-in-law because she didn't bring a huge dowry, and suddenly, make her life such a miserable, she uninstalls herself. So that kind of put a bad name on dowry, and I get that part. And you'd think that as time moves forward, the tradition of dowry would go down, but apparently not. Statistically speaking, dowry in marriages have increased. And I saw this video. Actually, no, I did some research, uh, and it's apparently because the boy child has become of superior quality. I know it sounds funny. Even I don't like the way it's saying, but that's what's happened. The boys, so in the Indian culture, it's the girls who give the money to the boy because the boy is the prize, which I agree with. And since the quality of men, they've been educated, they've gone to school, they have a job, blah blah blah, they have a scooter. In India, if you have a scooter, you're ahead of 53% of the population, which is like a billion people anyway. So since the quality of the males has increased, there's a lot of competition for the female, for the bride's father, to get a good male for his child. So now they are enticing good males with the high dowry. I'm not lying, they give gold. Like, hey man, if you think Arabs love gold, you have no idea of the amount of gold that exchanged in a middle class going upward Indian wedding. And wouldn't mind having that. I don't care what kind of wife I get. She could have no wheels. I mean, no legs. And as you say, that would give me more chance to make fun of disabled people. Because, yeah, man, my wife is disabled. She has no legs and she's also retarded. You know what I mean? Good for everybody. And I'm rich. Uh, so the older I get, I kind of realize why it's more important to be more traditional. You know. But man, what if your wife, cheats on you? So what, bro? I didn't marry her for love. She knows that. I know that. The father doesn't. We don't have to tell him. Go fuck whoever you want. I'm not attracted to you anyway. Just don't tell people you're my wife. Don't be popular. Don't have an Instagram account. Just give me that gold bar. Just one. You know what? Just let's just get married. Not even mad. Let's just get engaged. Once I get the gold bar, we can break it off. Win-win for both of us. You listen to your father, and I get the gold, and then we go separate ways. Good. But that's how a man is down bad, when he's encouraging for dowry. If you don't know, in the African context, dowry is given by the man to the girl's family, because the girl is leaving the parents' house to go to the guy's house. I mean, I think it should be the other way around. It's kind of gay. Girls, you can get a dime a dozen. What did Lil Wayne say? A good girl is worth 12. Lil Wayne lyrics about price of women. Lil Wayne, widely perceived. What is the? Where are the bars? Do you guys know the bar I'm talking about? A good girl is worth 3 bitches in a microwave. I don't know what the bar was. I'll look for it later. But you know what I mean? Men are the price. Women you can get anywhere. The hater in the building. Apologies. Imran, interestingly, in my terrorist culture, the groom has to give the bride money. Exactly, man. Thank God you cleaned it up for me. I didn't want to call you a terrorist, but man. I think since you're here with us since the beginning, you're one of the good terrorists. I do hope you get the 72 virgins that our God, who art in heaven, say they'll give you guys. But why? Why does the man give the prize for the woman? Because he has to prove himself. I think that's why there's a lot of femicide in India. Because once you get a girl child, you're like, shit. I'll never recover from this financially. I have to pay for her school fees, and I also have to pay to get rid of her. Oh my God. You know what? I'm not gonna give her to a quality boy. I'm gonna give her to a random guy. Fuck it, just take my girl. It makes sense, and I'm not even joking. Some families see their boy as a source of income during marriage. I mean, they are a source of income when they're working, but as their wedding is a source of income for the family, they start planning. They're like, yo, once Aman gets married, we're gonna finally get the new fridge. They write a list that the father has to provide. I mean, I know they're quality boys, but even men, we have our levels. Not all of us are Amandeep Jagde or Sylvester Stallone or Brock Lesnar or Tiger Woods. Mahatma Gandhi. Not all of us are like that. So maybe the dowry thing should come down and only be left for the fellas like me and Steve Jobs. Apparently Steve Jobs was so Indian that he used to have body odor. Ah, jokes, but that's true. He never used to shower because I guess he was retarded. That's you have to be that kind of loose in the brain to figure out that touchscreen phones are the best thing. You know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes you think you're gonna be a genius because you live a normal life. Nah, man, you gotta live the life of a genius to be a genius. Deep thoughts, or should I say, a man deep thoughts. Moving on. Would you do an impression of a specially able person, or would that be too offensive? Charles Oruko, welcome to the stream. I have done quite many impressions of disabled people. I mean, I've done impressions of politicians, actors, mentally disabled is also. I mean, I haven't. I have a joke about disabled people. The first one I ever wrote, and it stands out because I don't know if you have seen Dave Chappelle's new special, but he talks about a joke that only he likes, that never hits with the audience, but he still does it. And I think this one is one of those many jokes I have that makes me laugh, but the audience usually is yikes, because they're bitches now. So this is the stupid joke. I mean, I've already given you half the punchline, so you might figure it out. The joke is, I hate people who use the lift, the elevator to just go one floor. Just climb the stairs, bro. And the problem is, every day when I leave for work, every day when I leave for work, I have a neighbor who leaves at the same time, and he's one of those guys who uses the lift to go just one floor. It ruins my mood because I have to now wait an extra 17 seconds. Because the lifts here, they have a Chinese lady that tells you ground floor, doors are opening. This is a Chinese lady with a nice fake English accent. You know what I mean? It wastes time. The next time I see this neighbor of mine, I'm gonna kick him off his wheelchair. You see? But it makes me laugh because people think. I think the reason this joke usually never hits is because I really don't justify my anger at people who just use the lift to go one floor. I think that's where in my opinion, I'm sure as I get better in this comedy thing, I'll figure out, oh, it's a joke that sucks because it's not a funny joke. But so far, I think that's the part that's missing. And with time, we'll figure it out. So, yeah, man, I have made fun of disabled people. Impression wise, I have done, obviously on a wheelchair, the stools on stage, and I just, you sit on the wheelchair, you do the impression. I mean, I've made fun of. Fuck it, let's go. I've made fun of the Special Olympics. When it was going on, I had a joke. Yeah, this is long ago. Good thing I'm remembering it now. I might use it again. Work it out, and you guys will see the process. I mean, if I post it on my YouTube, you guys will be. You guys know where it came from. So this. Okay. So I don't know why Special Olympics are not popular. I think Special Olympics are supposed to be even more popular than regular Olympics. They should even be bigger than freaking football. Because think about it, which one is more entertaining? Somebody kicking a ball or somebody with only one knee trying to kick a ball? You tell me which one is funnier. Which one would you rather watch on repeat? So you see, that's the. Then I do an impression of somebody, just dragging one foot and jumping there once and kicking and then falling down again. That joke used to hit when I used to do it at Blues Restaurant, which closed down. Hey, sorry. Blues Restaurant closed down because. Okay, so that was our joint for Mondays. We used to go there on Mondays and do open mic nights and work out material. And comedians were broke. We are the scum of the entertainment industry. And the owner used to get so. Although we used to have shows there on Saturdays and it used to fill up the place with actual audience members who would buy drinks and food and stuff. So whatever the loss he thought he was making on a Monday, because the restaurant was open on a Monday anyway. So I don't know why he was so uptight about it. But anyway, he kicked us out because we never used to order drinks. Like, come on, man. We bring you so much business on, Saturday. And we are broke. You know how much we get paid. Benchot. Stop being a chodu and let us just do open mics. So then he complained once, he showed some attitude and we're like, yo, man, we don't need to come here to work free jokes. We could just sit in a car and do the same shit. We don't need you. And then later we found out it closed down, and I was so happy. And I learned it's opening again. So hopefully I'll send Doug Mutai or Emmanuel Kisiangani to go talk to him, and maybe we get another room. Never burn a bridge. Why be a hater when you can be a lover? Baby girl. That's what she said. That doesn't even work. Sorry, this is a workshop. There's going to be a lot of garbage here. Bro, can Kalasingas be polygamous? If so, how serious? Hey, man. Nah. Us, we are a very monogamous type of people. First of all, our religion knew, hey, man, you can't have. Who the fuck do you think you are, bro? You're a warrior. You're an inventor. You're an innovator. You're an entrepreneur. You're not a fucking husband, bro. Why do you need so many wives? You know how hard is it to maintain one? Trust me, bro. I know you think you can handle many. No, panchot. Relax. One is enough. And in our religion, we believe one true Kalasinga is worth Sawa Lakh. Which hey, let me you know what? Let me get you the actual figure. Sawa Lakh. Because lakh is 100k. What is Sawa Lakh? Yes. 125,000 people. That's one Kalasinga. One true warrior Kalasinga is the same as 1.25 125,000 people. I mean, in the context is obviously in war, where Kalasingas usually had a smaller army fighting a larger army. I mean, you can Google so many stories of where, my people, my ancestors, my bloodline fellas have stood the ground and not moved an inch. Like war type, we are okay. Us, we are freaking. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna put us down over there. But also, I guess when it comes to wives, one wife is worth the stress and the attitude of 125,000 women. You think you wanna freaking get you two of those? That's 250,000. The attitude of we can't. As we are not polygamous, and we don't hate on polygamy, even though the the greatest Sikh empire king was kind of polygamous himself. But religiously, as we're not polygamous. And good for people who have figured polygamy out. Taking one for the team. No one needs to handle all those women. You handle them. Let some other fella live a good life. Let her ruin your life. Don't let... I don't know where this point was going, but yeah. I don't even want to be... even monogamy, bona. Even that is a problem. Man, I don't know how people become polygamous. And you know, all those polygamous relationships I've seen on, at least, you know, not in Kenya, let me say Western countries, most of them are just ugly people who no one else would fuck, so you just get together and fuck each other, you know. At least in Kenya I've seen you know, good looking people in polygamous relationships, and here it's a very common thing. I think Akuku Danger, I'm sure Job, you know, Akuku Danger had how many wives? Akuku Danger wives? I think he had a whole village, more than 100. Look, they don't even have a specific fucking number, just general. Do you know how many wives you need to have? 100 women are the ay, 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 ay. Hey man, if you can afford that, good for you. Take one for the teams, bro. Must be weird if the whole, if you're a descendant of Akuku Danger, which by the way, there is a comedian called Akuku Danger, and he's a descendant of Akuku Danger. I think I was talking to him, and one of the problems he told me is that you have to make, not in these exact words, but the thing he said is, you're always worried whether you're you know, flirting with one of your cousins. Like the family is so big. Like even if you come to Nairobi, there's a little bit of a chance that you know, he's like Chinggis Khan. You know, he fucked so many women. I think 7% of the world population is related to him. So Aguku Danger is that fucking. So yeah, maybe polygamy, maybe not for us. Which is funny because our 10th guru had 2 wives. I'm not supposed to say this. Color singers are going to hate me. But those are facts. Even though the first one, you know, never mind. I don't want to go deeper into this. There's a lot of things I can't talk about, you know. Especially today on Twitter. The things I've seen about the first lady. I don't want to put fuel into the fire, but if you Google First Lady Kenya, you'll just see why. And yoga. Good thing I'm not a big channel, because the president is definitely going to kill you. That's not even a joke. It has happened before. Somebody snitched on his wife, and the person was found dead. So I'm not going to talk about it. And also color singers, you know, I don't want to push those buttons yet. Maybe in a comedy show, you know, this is not the right context. Comedy show, we can bullshit, but here is not the right context. So thank God, I feel good that I stopped myself. And I'm talking about the Indian president, by the way, not the Kenyan president. That's a different president. Trying to save my ass. Okay, plot twist: arranged marriage. The family is super wealthy. Dowry is $1 million, but you have to marry their son. What would you do, bro? What's the? You're giving me a win-win scenario. You're telling me I get to spend the rest of my life with a guy I can play PlayStation with. I don't have to remember his birthday. You know, I can say no to sex, because, you know, marriage is not about sex. You're basically telling me they give me a 1 million USD and a best friend. Come on, man. Give me a challenge. I would kiss him freaking right in front of the parents and never again, you know. Like, I'm sure people have done this joke 1,000 times. But, you know, there's no domestic abuse. There's no domestic violence among two men. They just fight it out and sort it out, you know. It's just, you know, nothing attitude. Oh, you don't take me here, you don't take me. Fuck you, bro. I have $1 million, you have $1 million. Spend it however you want. Let's just get a PlayStation 5 and play FIFA until we are old. I don't see the problem, man. And you know what? I don't have the problem. I just don't have to live in Kenya, but with $1 million, I could move to a country, you know, where that's accepted, like Uganda. Ew, bad joke. JMO, what an explosive confession. That is in relation to Imran, because he's a terrorist. You know, JMO, I like the low hanging fruit. This stream is interest. This is the whole theme of the stream. Low hanging fruit jokes. We're in the spirit, bro. It's Kanye. Oh, thank you, Jim. Am I racist? To me, do all black people look the same? You tell me I can't see the difference between Kanye and Lil Wayne. I apologize, my Bantus. One good girl is worth 1,000 bitches. And how much is a bitch? I think Lil Wayne is the one who said Lil Wayne worth of a bitch. Oh, there's a Reddit equation over here. 12 bi- 12 bitches is worth a dime. Okay, if according to Kanye West, one good girl is worth 1,000 bitches, and according to Lil Wayne, bitches come dime a dozen. Does that mean one good girl is worth $8.33? Exactly. So if that's the dowry that you have to pay Imran, if it's anything, if it's above $10, you're being gongwad, you're being komongwad, you're being hassled. So show them these lyrics, show them the post, and they, you say, hey, uncle, or should I say father, uncle, look, I know your girl is good. She cooks roti, sorry, bakes roti, and her rotis are very round, very symmetrical, and they do, and when she puts them on the pan, the tawa, they expand, and those are beautiful. Her food is amazing. Her eyes are in the right place. Both her nostrils are open. Her mouth makes sounds that I understand. Her ears work. She can give birth. Uncle, I agree she is a good girl. She's never even touched alcohol. I know. Let's be honest. Can't be paying that, man. So what if oranges are delicious? I'm not going to pay $40 for an orange. That's you're scheming, bro. You're stealing from me, bro. An orange is worth maybe a dollar max. And since it's your daughter, uncle, I'll give maybe $10. I mean, I'm giving $2 extra than whatever the math has shown. You know what I mean? I hope that works for you, Imran. uh Special Olympics happen in Kenya every 5 years, man. This shit should be regular. Special Olympics, fuck even Olympics. This should be a WWE event, bana. This should be Monday Night Law, Monday Night Raw, or Monday Night or Tuesday Night SmackDown, Monday Night Roll. Get it? Because they have to roll on the wheelchair. Anyway, we should have the not only Special Olympics. We should even have wrestling, bana. Man, tables, ladders, chairs, and wheelbarrow, wheelbarrow, TLC, table, wheelchair, and ladders. I messed that joke up. That's what you're here for. Work in progress jokes. 5 years is too long, man. You tell me, one president only sees one Special Olympic game. That's a bit. It's kind of gave, you ask me. Is it just me, or is special somehow infantilized? Hey, okay, infantilizing compared to just saying disabled. Yeah, man. I think it's like you're being sarcastic also. Like you came last in class and the teacher like, wow, you're so smart. Give it up for the smart pupils, and then all the people who have an extra chromosome, and you come out. You're right, and I do agree with that. Imran, me and you, it's as if logic is a common. Never mind. I know where I was going with that. Job, man, come on, you can't be retracting messages, bro. Say it with your chest, my man. Megan, what's up, Megan? How are you? Your random question. What's the poster on your wall? No random, bro. Totally valid question. This is my first special doggies. I don't know. Hey, I've never shown you guys properly. But I think what better day than today? But if you follow my social media, you can see. So this is my special doggies. I don't know if can you see it? Check it, handsome man. Check it, bang. Check this guy. Check this AI made doggies. This doggy is made by AI. So this is a show that happened at Alliance Francaise. My first hour post was made by my cousin. Let me just set the camera right. Yeah. poster was printed by my favorite Gujarati friend. Uh, Apologies. And yeah, so it's my first special. Maybe let me just say our special is such a special word. It's my first special, and yeah, just keep it there. I did it in October. Keep it there to remind myself that hey, I know you didn't do anything in life, but at least you did this, and that keeps me going. And yeah, hopefully I can fill this wall with more posters of myself because I need some ego boost. I need some self confidence. Yeah, hopefully. And if you're interested, the video will come out in this year. I was about to say next year. It's coming out this year. Depends when my partner is kind of gay. When my partner Brian is ready, when my business partner Brian comes back and we finish the edit. So far, I think we have done around 20 minutes. Around 20 minutes of the edit. It's around an hour 20 minutes, so we still have an hour to edit. But slowly it's gonna happen, and it's probably gonna be on YouTube. I don't think I'm gonna put it behind a paywall. Not yet. When rich bitch, probably be on Netflix. No need to put. I hate it because imagine me like I want to see Louis C.K. And he puts. I mean, and good thing he's not a up and coming comedian, but he's at least established. People are ready to pay that for him. I don't think. I think to me, giving it out for free has more value for me at this point in my career than putting behind a paywall. So you guys are lucky. You'll see the video soon. And if you're in Kenya, you'll have the advantage of seeing the video in a theater. I'm going to put it up in a small theater. I think it's going to be called Unseen. That's a theater. We're going to put it up, put some tickets, and after the show, after the video, whatever the special video, we're going to do a Q&A. So if you're in Kenya, I'll keep you posted on how this one goes. Where were we next? Yo, I thought that's how Rachel Ruto looks. Bruh, come on, man. J.O.B., don't put me in trouble, my man. Don't make me. Come on, bruh. He's gonna kill me, man. Don't do this. I mean, I don't mind being uninstalled, but the way they do it, it's a bit painful. Like, there's a blogger who posted shit about policies in Meru. Meru is a county in Kenya. And they threw hydraulic acid. Oh my god. Hydraulic acid. Oh my. I am specially abled. What is the hydrochloric acid? Is it hydro? Yes. They threw hydrochloric acid on his face. They burnt his face. They chopped his tongue, mutilated him, and I'm assuming they did that while he was alive because it wouldn't make sense doing it after he's dead. Maybe it's to send a message. And you know what message received, fellas? I don't know what J.O.B. is talking about, the first lady. She seems very happy. Megan, it's Kenya, so they see too early. Fair, Megan. I like what you're talking about. Is there a disability that would be acceptable to fetishize? I think all. Why should you discriminate on fetishization? Eh? I apologize for the way I pronounce things. I have a very thick Punjabi tongue. I had good pussy though. Oof, you. But yeah, I think all of them are. I think you should fetishize all. Why discriminate? If people can fetishize poop, I'm sure we have all seen Two Girls, One Cup, which apparently, I'm not sure, but it was fake. Even it sent the message: people eat poop and rub vaginas together. If that is allowed to be fetishized, if men, I've seen these crazy people, men who pretend they're children, wear diapers and they have women who will still live with them and let them live this fetishized fantasy. Why not people with extra chromosomes or a missing tooth? Okay, that's not a disability, but like a missing, like like a missing left nipple or something. I don't know. Fetishize everything. Everybody is allowed to be attracted to whatever they're attracted to, as long as it's not hurting somebody else or just me. If it's not hurting me or my family, do whatever you want, bro. Fetishize whatever. And apparently, hey, I've heard that my brothers and sisters with the extra chromosome, with the Down syndrome, they go really down in terms of horniness. Like they're down bad. Like those guys really fuck. And I got this information from somebody who used to, volunteer for these orphanages, or I don't know what they're called, how these homes where they take care of such brothers and sisters. So he said there's a lot of those guys are horny most of the time. There's a lot of komongaing or dinchikadikaing, and if not only that, I used to volunteer for an old age home, and yeah, even old people, I would say, are into a lot of okay, they are old, so it's probably you know not a bad way to uninstall yourself. Hey, sorry. But I'm pretty sure we have most, I mean, at least who are good with women, I'm sure we have probably commonged somebody on the autism spectrum, you know what I mean? So no discrimination, fetishize whatever you want, bro. At least somebody likes them. Somebody will talk to them. Hey man, I know you got an extra chromosome. Would you like some extra meat? I know that syndrome is down, but when I saw you, my penis went up. I'm sorry, I'm joking, guys. Anyway, JMO, bro, even Sigmund Freud said poop and dead people fetishizers were crazy. Even to him, yeah, man, he's the guy who said men want to fuck their mother or something, and to him, even poop made him, say, hey, that's a bit too much. You know what? I'd rather poop fetishization. Hey, poop attraction, poop sexual attraction feelings than incestual feelings. I think that's the only one you shouldn't fetishize. But that's 90% of porns. They just save it by saying the word stepmom. Woo! That's not my real mom. That's just the woman my father fucks. Woo! I think there's a porn category for people who have lost parts of their arm or leg and have a stub. I'm sure you can see where this is going. We all know where this is going. If God didn't bless you down there, you start fucking putting your arm up the ass. Just imagining. Oh no. I'm just imagining you just from behind. You know how men sometimes we just rub the asshole, just so good. Because we like playing. We like it's like a toy. We see like those toys when you're younger. You see a button, you twist, press the button, press the button. Those toys. It's right there. The back door. You just put a finger in. But if you have like a stump, just then good for the lady at least. Imagine a guy who has lost his foot just above the ankle and only has a stub. Brings in a new. Ay. Kanyaga, bro. You're not. Hey. The AKK, man. You got your spitting fire, bro. JOB. Hey, man. You know what I'm trying to say. Don't make me say these things, man. Man, My sister might be watching this shit. I don't want her to know that I've not had sex. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. I think, we have done an hour. So, no 2 hour stream, guys. Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Uh, so, here are a few goals. I don't know if this is funny or not, but these are actual goals I want to have for 2024. This is some things I want to get or do or whatever. New laptop, of course, because I need one separate laptop for porno and one for work. New camera. I believe the videos I post, the camera is pretty old. It was a gift by one of my closest friends. Gift. I just never returned it. And it's a bit old technology now, and the video I capture is usually very grainy. So new camera, new laptop. Number 3, get my lully sucked. At least this time I don't without money. At least for free. And also get monetized on YouTube. I think we're good on that goal. We're heading there slowly. I think by hopefully February we might start making like 7-8 shillings on YouTube. And you know what? Passive income, baby. That 7 shillings is gonna add up. And after 17 years, I'll finally be able to afford coffee, which was coffee I wouldn't have before. So I'm not really bothered. And also, these are actual goals. So I don't know why I'm telling you this. Except the lully part. That's not the joke. That's actually true. I don't want to pay for getting my lully sucked. I'm joking, sister. And of course, I think hit 20K on Instagram and Twitter. I think that much is possible. It's very It's very weird days. Like back in the day, the strategy was simple. You keep posting, and you just keep getting followers. The more you post, the more followers you get. But now it's different. The algorithm is pretty interesting. You have to post good shit. At least that's what I think. For the followers to grow. So I'm stuck because I think my shit is pretty. People are getting used to it. I think the camera work needs work because since AI has come out, the mediocrity or mediocrity, the level of being mediocre has increased. Even being mediocre, there's a certain level of quality because AI has made quite a lot of things easier. And you're competing, you're competing with fellas who have, made videos with very good cameras. Like even I thought, why would I watch this video? It doesn't look good. It just sounds good. Which, hey man, good on its own. But I think it's time to improve a bit more. And yeah, so those are the goals for this year. Other than that, I don't have any. I've actually worked on a few Special Olympic jokes that I didn't even thought I'd be working on. But thanks to you guys, I finally figured some shit out. I already did Indian solution to everything. Oh yeah, ghosts. Any ghost video or real life ghost video. Oh, this is the last one. Then we're done. Any ghost video I see, they always communicate with the ghost in English. No matter what country they go to, they always talk to the ghost in English because that's the only language they speak. In hell. Because all English people go to hell. Get it? I think we treat ghosts the same way we treat pets. You know how pets, anybody who talks to a dog or a cat, they always go to the dog or cat in English. Come, sit. Bro, this is a dog in Gujarat. This is a bahija bhancho. This dog will sit. You don't say sit. The dogs don't understand that. But anyway, that's a thought I just had when I saw the word ghosts. I don't know where we're going with this, but hey man, I'm really tired. My throat is really I mean, you probably can see how much fucking water is in this shit. But I think it's time to say goodbye. Reis Cheregi. Nice to see you on the stream, bruh. Easily slay. Isn't YouTube 1 view 1 shilling? Nah, man. Funny thing is, the money you get depends on who your main audience is. Like if your main audience is American, you get paid more per click or whatever, per view, whatever the idea is. But if your audience is mainly Kenyan, you get paid quite a lot less. And I think the idea is the apparently the American audiences have a lot of disposable income, so the more ads they show on your channel, the more money the ad people make. So that's why the share is better. But since Kenyan audiences don't spend as much, so even the people who advertise the products don't get paid as much. That's just what I think. Nobody told me. I just used critical thinking, which I'm pretty sure I'm missing quite a lot of points. But yeah, I hope it was 1k 1 shilling per view. Because man, oh man, I want to check how many my channel. How can I see how many total views I have? Probably. Man, one video has 5k views. If I get 5k shillings on oh my god, I'm quitting my work. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. How many views? Can I see videos? How many subs? Not bad. You know what? I'll Google it and finish the joke then. But for now, oh, before I say goodbye, let me read the final comment. Get stream, bruh. Go have some honey and turmeric. Thank you so much, Imran. Thank you, everybody who joined in today. We're finally hitting the 20s mark in the live stream. So I don't know which day is perfect for the live streaming. Is this a Monday? Is Monday good, or is it because we are at home? I think we'll find as we move on which day. You guys let me know which day would be perfect for y'all, because you know, you guys are half the stream. Okay, maybe 30% of the stream, you know, just be honest. And I love your 30%. Go to Social Blade and Google yourself. You know what, man? Easily, let's just do that. Social Blade. Okay, search. Let me see. YouTube. Damn. Sometimes you know, when I was early in my career, I really didn't want to be a social media guy, because I thought I was, you know, of course, as you get older, you become uh, off put by change. You know, you don't like things changing. You know, you think, oh, it's gay. Kids are doing social media. Oh, that's pretty gay. But then, if you just remove that, you realize that's how the world is. Whether you like it or not, that's how it's gonna go. So you either join them or get destroyed by them. So and I joined social media, and then I just fell in love. Why not? It was so fun. So let me see. I've uploaded 140 videos. Huh. Bench. That's, hey, it's a lot of videos. Oh, I have 120k views. Hey man, 1 shilling per view, not a bad idea. Not bad at all. You guys want to hear my subscriber rank? 15,535. Guys, we're gonna, at the end, let me another goal. This subscriber rank is gonna go to ish. You know, let's say 15,000. Achievable. We just have to defeat 535 people in the sub count. Let's not even talk about video views, because that's a very bad statistics. 4,144 and 55th. You know, being number 4 million out of a billion, not bad. Okay, in Kenya, I am a chodu. I'm not even the ay. In Kenya, I am position 1,825th. Whoo-wee. You know, if you can take it to 1,500, not bad. With our help, we can do it. Okay, there's also estimated monthly earnings, $2 to 28. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. I don't mind getting $28 a month from monthly earnings. Oh, Social Blade. I forgot Social Blade, man. Thanks for reminding me. Who was it? Easily Isli. Uh, Weekends, bro. You think weekends? The reason I don't want to commit to weekends is because stand-up comedy means my weekends are very busy. Saturdays busy. Sundays I could not be, and I want to give a day where I know I can commit. But I'll think about it. Maybe is Sunday okay? Just a day before Monday. Let it going because 20 watching. Yeah, man. 20, yeah, man. I'd never believed we'd reach 20. I generally thought 10 was the best, but 20, double of what I thought I was gonna get. Freaking amazing. Thank you guys. Zane, welcome, Zane. Welcome to the chat, Zane. Is your special coming out on YouTube? Yes, that is where it's gonna be. Uh, Definitely on YouTube. Yeah. Hopefully by this year, Bhanchod, Brian, Madhurchod, fucking start on the edit. Monday is okay. Yeah, Monday. Okay, no, Monday again. I have writing sessions. Basically, comedians or an open mic. Let me just say that comedians sit and we do our jokes and we give each other notes. Hey, you can improve here, you can improve there, blah blah. Maybe try this tag, that tag. Because we don't have a stand-up comedy industry. We have to make with what our environment gives us. And so Mondays I have this writing session I have to go to, and if it's at 10, maybe and I'll also have a job. So maybe okay. So Sunday, Monday, I'm really thinking it's going to be a Tuesday. That's what I think. I think Tuesday is going to be the best day, but we'll see. We'll see once the job starts, which is in Wednesday. Once Wednesday starts, after that, when will the next one be? Because Wednesday I have comedy. Okay, not this Wednesday. Probably next week Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday busy, Friday busy, Saturday. So maybe Monday, Tuesday, Sunday. Those are the days. I'll do a poll. We'll do a poll, and I'll figure out how to do a poll on YouTube, and we can move on from there. I'll also do a poll on the thumbnails. Let me just note it down. Poll thumbnails. I'll put a couple of celebrities. You tell me which one I should make the next thumbnail. Sorry, I want to say it correct, but still going. It's fine, Rares. No worries. You don't have to keep updating. We're good, man. Nowadays, day nights are reserved for easily. Hey, come on, man. You guys are making me cry. Would it be too far to ask what said job is? How do I say this? Okay, have you seen The Office? The job Dwight or Jim does, that kind of work. That's basically, instead of paper, I think it's, I don't want to say that. You guys will probably figure out where I work and then send my boss, this Chodu fucking does jokes on Special Olympics, and then I lose the only reason my mom doesn't want to kill me, sorry, oops, I meant uninstall me. It's called Wednesday. Okay, I'm sorry for my pronunciation, Race. You got me. But anyway, guys, I think we're done with that. See you tomorrow, same time here, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Nairobi time. And with this, love yourself, don't hate yourself. Because there's so many people to hate you. But there's only one person to love you. Guten Tag, Morgan. Sayonara.